so much for watching. This is my first YouTube video ever, and I've been so scared to make YouTube videos. I've wanted to do it for years and years, but I've always thought, oh, there's so many people out there. I'm never gonna be as big as, like, I mean, Carly Bell and Michelle Phan and like everybody. I can't think of any names right now because I'm just so nervous filming, but I love so many YouTubers, and I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna do it because even if I don't become famous, whatever, that's not what I'm doing it for anyways. I'm just doing this if I can bring joy to your day and help even one person with makeup tips and just beauty, and just to help one person to feel better about themselves, then I have done my job, and I am feeling so happy about that. So I mean, yeah, if you are thinking about making YouTube videos, just go for it. This probably won't get that many views, and I don't really care. I mean, all I care about is just bringing happiness to your day, and that's my little rant, and I'm done now. Okay, that's all. Anyways, this is going to be my foundation routine video, just a flawless face. This is using all high-end products. I will be doing a drugstore foundation video as well. So if you would like to see how I do my foundation, then go on and keep on watching. I will do a little blurb about myself. I know people don't really care that much. I mean, I wouldn't really care about some random person's life, I guess. Maybe I would, I don't really know. But I am an aspiring makeup artist. I'm self-taught from all the beautiful people here on YouTube. And I love makeup, I love beauty. I'm going to school right now to be an esthetician. And yeah, I would just like to help anyone in need and bring some joy to your day, I guess. So go ahead and keep on watching. I would love you to subscribe. I will be making new videos all the time because I'm loving this filming thing. And yeah, just have a great day, and thank you so much for watching. Okay, so here I am, just barefaced. A lot of you might find this kind of scary, but I don't know, I think there's a super beautiful aspect of being totally bare, and I think it's so beautiful when girls just don't wear makeup. I honestly don't wear makeup on an everyday basis. I think it's really beautiful just to look natural. So I mean, you might find it scary, and I'm very sorry about that. As you can see, my face is a lot lighter than my chest and arms. That would just be because I am self-tanned and I don't self-tan my face. So let's just get started. So I'm going to start off just by using a primer. I don't always use a primer. I don't totally find it necessary, but just for the sake of this video, I will use a primer. I'm going to just use the Clinique Superprimer Universal Face Primer. This is just a little sample size. I used to work for Clinique, and I stole a bunch of samples. So, you know, that's what I'm using. Alright, so I just use my fingers for primer. You can use a brush, you can use a sponge, you can use whatever you want, but I just use my fingers. It saves cleaning a brush. Okay, so just rubbing that all over your face in circular motions, just kind of getting that everywhere. Okay, now that you are all primed, you are going to want to start with your foundation. For foundation today, I am going to be using the Your Skin But Better It Cosmetics CC Cream. I don't really know what order you're supposed to say that in. I don't really care. It's SPF 50, broad spectrum. It's honestly so wonderful. Let's see, it's great. I'm using the shade Tan just because I am self-tanned. When I'm not self-tanned, I am in the shade Light. I'm just going to pump one pump of the CC cream. You can either do this on the back of your hand. I just use a little plate to save the back of my hand so I don't have to wash my hands after because I'm lazy. Okay, so we're going to pump one pump onto there. Now, using my flat top Kabuki F80 Sigma brush, which I love, it's so wonderful. I'm just going to buff this into my skin. As you can see, this is a lot darker than my actual skin tone, but it matches my neck perfectly. I love this color. So as you can see, I started by stippling it just to get it everywhere, and then now I'm going to go in and buff.
Oh, I can see a rushing river running from here to forever. Hold on tight, we'll flow together and we'll know it all right.
So I have just used one pump of this foundation. Now, as you can see, it's totally changed my skin tone. I love it. I look so much more tanned. It's very good coverage for a CC cream. That's why I love this one. It's just so nicely, it just covers so well, but it still looks luminous. It doesn't look heavy. Now, sometimes I do use more than one pump, just in the areas that I need a little more coverage. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Just use maybe like a quarter of a pump, just a tiny bit more, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so now that our foundation is all done, I don't look like such a freak anymore, and my face matches my neck and my chest and my arms and all that. So we are going to go in with some concealer. Now, I didn't put too much foundation under my eyes just because I'm going to go in with concealer anyways. For concealer, why do I keep saying this is not good. Okay. For concealer, I really do need a high coverage concealer. I have some bad dark under circles. I don't really conceal any blemishes or anything like that. I've been pretty fortunate with my skin. As of late, I don't really get any blemishes, so to all you that get blemishes. Just kidding, I'm kidding, I'm totally kidding. Okay, so we are going to go in under our eyes with the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in medium custard. I suck at this video thing. Okay, we're going to go in with a lighter concealer. I really enjoy more of a highlighted look. I use my concealer for my highlighter and my concealer. Just use it. It makes you have to use less products, and that's always great. I love this concealer. It doesn't crease too much on me. I do have to set it with a powder, but I always set my concealer with a powder anyways. It's always a good idea. So anyways, we're just gonna go in with this, and what we're gonna do is just put it on the inner quarter of my eye and bring it down to a triangle. You've probably seen this before on YouTube. I'm not gonna say I'm the first person that came up with it because I'm definitely not. So we're just going to put that under the eyes into a triangle form. Now, this is going to really help with highlighting. If you just put it under the little circle under your eyes, it does brighten, but not nearly as much as this technique. I'm totally in love with this. So we'll just do the same on the other eye. And we're also going to go into this little area around our nose here. A lot of people don't know this, but that's actually where you get a lot of redness. So we'll just go in there. Okay, and I'm also going to use this concealer, like I said, as a highlighter. So just down the bridge of the nose, on the forehead there, and on my chin. Now I look like a weirdo, but we're gonna blend that out with our beauty blender. So I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender, like I just said. So stupid. Now, look at this sad little thing. I've had this thing for so many years, like ever since it came out. I was like one of the first people to get it. So yeah, it's a sad looking little guy, but I just can't spend the money to buy a new one because I just love him. But he is stained, so it's not dirty, it's just stained, people. You're gonna be like, oh, that's so gross, don't use that on your face, but it's just stained and I love it, so. Now I'm just gonna dab. I'm not going to sweep, nothing like that, just dabbing. That's really going to press the concealer into your skin, and it's not going to move it and move it around and wreck the coverage. I'm just going in with a little bit more because these dark circles are not pretty, okay? I don't know why I get them. I sleep a lot, like a lot. I love sleep. It's probably my favorite sport. Yeah, I don't know why I get dark circles. Maybe they're genetic. But anyways, I hate them, so I'm gonna cover them. Now some of you might be like, oh my god, you're using so much concealer, oh. But you know what, I'm so uncomfortable with my dark circles and I love concealer, so I think it's godsend. And I will use it as much as I want, honey. Okay, so now that I am all concealed and foundationed up, I just used foundation as a verb. So everything that I've used so far is liquid. So we want to set that in, lock it in so it's not going to go anywhere, okay? So first of all, I like to set my under eye concealer right away. Even talking to you right now is just making me so nervous. I just need to set my concealer or else it's going to move around, crease, it's just going to be awful. So we're going to do that. So going in with my mineralized Skinfinish from MAC, this is the shade Light, oh sorry, mineralized Skinfinish Natural, whatever. This is the shade in Light, so I'm just going to use this for under my eyes and anywhere that I highlighted. We're not using this on our whole face because it'll lighten us up, make us look like a ghost. I'm going in with my Sigma Tapered Highlighter F35 brush. I love this. You can either use it for highlighting, I love it to set my under eye powder, under eye concealer, rather. And yeah, I just love it, so I'm gonna go in with that. Now when setting your concealer, I should have mentioned this before, but as you can probably see in that video, I was totally just pressing it into my face. I'm not doing any sweeping motions because if you do sweep, it's going to move the concealer underneath. It's going to mess up the coverage that you have created. It's just not a great idea. So anyways, now my concealer and all my highlighting is all set. So we are going to set the rest of our face. So for the rest of my face, I'm going to use this Nars pressed powder in the shade Beach. I love this. I actually kept the box because I just love Nars packaging. I think it's so sleek and so cool. So I'm going to take that out of the box. Okay. And we are going, oh, my beauty blender fell on the floor. Okay, I'm back. So now we are going to use the e.l.f. Complexion Brush. This is such a good brush. Honestly, it is so versatile. You can contour with it, you can bronze up your face, you can set your powder, set your face makeup with a powder. It's really beautiful. I love it. So anyways, going in with that and my Nars Beach powder, which just look like this. And we'll just set the rest of my face. I love Nars' pressed powder because it's not going to make you look cakey. It's just going to set everything. It doesn't add any color really. It's just lovely. Okay, so now we are all set. That is basically the face, okay? So I mean, besides contouring, a little bit more highlighting I do, and some blush. That's basically all for your face. And then obviously I would do my eyebrows and my eyes. But I will maybe do that in another video just because I don't want this to be too long and I really just wanted to show you how to get a flawless base for your contouring, highlighting, eyes, eyebrows, anything else that you're going to add to your face. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I just heard someone downstairs like doing the deed. I just moved in here and yeah, been a little cray-cray. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching and have a great day, fellows. Peace out.